Aries. Sign that's playing for you is Sense 6. Alright? So since a wee lad. Is it, what do they call little girls? I feel like wee lad is boys. You get it. Since you was young, you've been doing something. You've been thinking about something. You've been feeling about this way. You've always participated in something, and now you're like, you know what? I've been doing this since I was young. Let me see if I can take it somewhere. All right? Or you feel it's like something brings young energy back out of you. You feel youthful when you participate in this. It's like something makes you feel 6 again. It's funny. It's since 6, and we're in the year of 6, and 6 is the number of balance. Yeah. See, somebody could have been stealing from you, or you were stealing from you. You were stealing your own joy. You were stealing your own time, giving your time to things that you didn't need to give your time to. But now that season of Aries is over. You're no longer lying to yourself. See, because that only, when you was doing that, all that did was put you in conflict. Or people may be in conflict because you're no longer accepting lies from people outside of you. Look, you may be in a state of, first card out is you emotionally celebrating something right now. You feel me? You feel good about what you feel about. And because you feel good about what you feel about, other people feel good about what you're feeling about. You feel me? It's like you're in a state to emotionally celebrate something you are invested in right now. Once upon a time, you didn't know how to think about something. You feel it's the 3 of coins and the 3 of cups. You didn't know how to think and or feel about something once upon a time. So there was no celebration regarding your emotions or what you're emotionally invested in and how you do that. But it's like you took a new step, or you switched your passion, because it's the page of wands on the bottom. It's like you changed your passion because one way of looking at something, or one way of doing something, or one way of handling something, or just one scenario period was bringing you more burdens than happiness. So once you took a new step in a different direction, you found immediate celebration in that space. And now people around you are able to celebrate because because of what you're doing, or because of what you're feeling about. Live from the gutter is the song is playing for you. So you came from the bottom in regards to the situation. But you had to let that go. Whether you let that mindset go, you let that survival mindset go, because you realize in order to change your life, you got to change your mind. So you drop that way of thinking, and now that you got a higher form of thinking, or just a higher mentality, now you're in a state to celebrate what you're emotional about, what you feel about. It's like you're appreciating more what's around you. Because before you used to think of something unbalanced. And because you perceive something unbalanced, everything was unbalanced. All because you thought it was. Everything was unbalanced because you didn't think it was working. You gave that power to whatever that was. But now, after you took a deeper look, and now that you're expressing the wisdom, you realize you fell in love with something, or you love doing something. That goes back to the celebration. I still need the second card for you though, Aries. Yeah, look, some was a bad investment. It's like you took a wrong step. That wrong step may have played out, may have ran its course. You expressed something that wasn't in line with you. You participated in something that wasn't for you, or wasn't Aries. And now that you did that, you realize, okay, what you gotta let go and what you don't gotta let go. And now that you did that, after you took a bad step, after you went in the wrong direction, now you have something worth celebrating. But you had to take the wrong step. You had to, whether someone brought you a bad idea, or it's just someone brought you a way to think and or feel. You had to go through that to now know what you feel about. Or shit, if another way I could read it, look, another shoe, in totality, someone brought you a bad idea, and now you're celebrating over that bad idea. You may not see it as a bad idea now. You see it as stability and foundation, but that could be the case. Someone brought you a way to think, or someone brought you a way to feel, or you gained a way to think, or you gained a way to feel. And that mentality, that way of feeling may be lower, but right now it brings you celebration, so you don't see a problem with it. It's like, yeah, this may not be a good way to think. This may not be a good way to express myself. You may be aware of that, but right now it's a party around. So of course I'm going to keep doing it. Why would I stop? It's a party. It feels good. Devil in reverse. That goes back to the first scenario. It's like you put yourself in this, you had to go through a situation to know, okay, now I can't accept these mindsets, I can't accept these ideas from a devil. You put the devil down in some way, shape, or form. If it's you versus you, once upon a time, you may have been, it's like you had to get tricked by the devil one time to know, okay, nah, that's a devil. I can't fuck with the devil. So now you put the devil down in some way, shape, or form. Whether you were being, your own mind was playing the role of the devil, it brought you an idea that made you feel a certain type of way. You enacted on that once, and you quickly realized, okay, I can't do that again, or I can't listen to these ideas. I can't listen to these sounds, these voices, these people, because these people have demonic ideas. These people only have or only think of lower ideas. Ideas that are based on using people or lying to people or whatever it is. You feel me? Devil come in different faces. Song I'm playing for you now is Menace. See, look. The devil is a menace, and you had to take that. You had to take an idea from the devil to realize that, all right, hold up. I can't fuck with you. Because you ain't gonna do shit but fuck up what I got going on. So you brought death to this partnership, relationship, friendship, love situation, whatever it was. Way of thinking, way of expressing yourself, because you realized it didn't make you happy. It didn't make you feel good when you expressed yourself. It was more burdensome to express yourself like this than to express yourself any other type of way. Someone may not have wanted something to end with you, but now it's like, look, we're still on the bottom, death. And then I just seen the Two of Cups in reverse. Someone brought you emotions, brought you an idea, and that brought you to a lower state of thinking or a lower state of feeling once upon a time. And that was fucking with not only with the people around you, because they weren't able to celebrate emotionally regarding whatever you invested in, but it's like it was bringing you and your passion down. Whatever you were passionately invested in, it brought it to a lower state of feeling, a lower state of expressing. You may not have been expressing yourself as passionately as you used to be, and it may not have been able to flow to you as easy as it used to be back in the day. Because you were expressing a lower thought that you thought was a good thought. You were expressing devilish expression. But then you accepted feelings from someone or yourself that brought you to a lower state of consciousness, a devil state of mind. But now that you are out of that, you brought death to that. Now that you brought death to that, you put the devil down in some way, shape, or form. You stop thinking a certain way. You stop talking to certain people. You stop communicating or expressing yourself a certain type of way. That put you and the people around you in a state of celebration. And now you're on your high horse regarding your passion and what you're passionate about and what you want to express and put out in the world. You feel me? All because you stopped nurturing something that wasn't good for you. Whether it was a thought form or someone outside of you. Prada Bang is the song that's playing for you now. You had to learn something the hard way. Wheel of Fortune on reverse, but you learned that. You had to learn something the hard way, okay? Something may put you. It's like you was going through it once upon a time when you was fucking with the devil in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was a way of you were expressing yourself or just something you were invested in, it was not beneficial to you, but you didn't want to call judgment on it. So it was like, all right, now you had to learn something the hard way. Now you're back. It's like you're back on your feet now. You fell in love with life again, or you just fell in love with yourself. You fell in love with an idea. You fell in love with a person. You fell in love with something that brought life back to your reality. Something put you on the path to take a leap of faith in some way, shape, or form. Look, you happy now. Yeah, you went through a dark time. But you going through that, you had to go through that. And when you doing that, not only put you on it's like you took a leap of faith towards your happiness, towards the sun. Now you feel free. Now you feel open. Now you feel like you can express your, look, you got the same horse. Now you feel like you can express yourself in who you are. After going through this devilish situation, after going through something that was not you, you found you. And now you can celebrate that. And people can see you found who you are. People can see you know who you are now. People can see you're happy. Anybody that gets around you regarding when you're doing or when you're feeling this way or when you're expressing whatever you're expressing, anybody who gets around you is in a state of celebration too. You feel me? It's like your emotions fill other people's emotions, fill other people's cups. How you feel. So when you're in a light mood, everyone around you is in a light mood. Good on you. All because you put something down. What you put down. A bad idea. A bad way of expression. A bad way of thinking. A bad way of feeling. A bad way of communicating. A bad person. A bad relationship. A bad partner. Bad family members. Whatever it was. A bad practice. Bad routine. Bad pattern. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. But all I'm trying to look, I'm telling you. I'm gonna fuck with you.